Humphrey, we're getting major breaking news coming into the Situation Room right now. CNN's Dana Bash is joining us. Dana, tell our viewers what you have just learned.
This is from Liz Cheney, the number 3 ranking Republican in the House of Representatives. She just released a statement saying that she will vote to impeach President Trump, that she will vote to impeach President Trump. She says, talking about the insurrection, that this insurrection caused injury, death, and destruction in the most sacred space in our republic. She said the President of the United States summoned this mob, assembled the mob, and lit the flame of this attack. Everything that followed was his doing. She said the president could have immediately and forcefully intervened to stop the violence. He did not. There has never been a greater betrayal by a president of the United States of his office and his oath to the Constitution. I will vote to impeach the president. Again, this is Liz Cheney, the top ranking woman in the Republican Party, certainly the third ranking woman in the House of Representatives. She has been the one who has been the most critical of the president when he has done things and said things that were antithetical to just basic democratic values, never mind the areas where she has agreed with him on policy. This is a very, very big deal. And let's be clear, this is the hard thing to do. As a Republican I talked to earlier today reminded me, even now, even with everything that we have seen on Capitol Hill and everything that has come out since that attack on Wednesday, all the videos, all the information from law enforcement, and just what we've seen on social media, the feeling among most Republicans in the House is that this is not the right thing to do, is to side with the president, said that it is a witch hunt. The thing that Liz Cheney is doing is the opposite of that, and trying to lead the people in her caucus who say, you know what, we got to stand up for the Constitution. And so this is obviously a major moment, and we'll see how many people follow her when this vote takes place tomorrow. The
number 3 Republican in the House of Representatives. I mean, I'm reading her statement here together with you, Dana, and it sounds like it could have been written by one of the most liberal Democrats out there, especially when she says the President of the United States summoned this mob, assembled the mob, and lit the flame of this attack. Everything that followed was his doing, and that refers to the deaths that occurred when these thousands of individuals went up Pennsylvania and stormed Capitol Hill in a brutal, destructive way. And I just want to get your thoughts as someone who covered the House of Representatives for quite a while. Dan, I assume with this statement from Liz Cheney, a whole bunch of other Republicans will join all the Democrats tomorrow and vote to impeach the president.
I'm not sure. It's still unclear how many will follow her. She will give a lot of Republicans political cover to do so if they want to do what they believe in their mind is right, as opposed to what they believe when it comes to principle, when it comes to the oath that they took, as opposed to what they think is politically expedient. But I think the other thing, when you mentioned that it could have been written by a Democrat, it's important to take this moment to say, Liz Cheney is very conservative.
Yes.
She is no liberal. And there are a lot of very conservative Republicans who agree with her on this, because it's not about ideology in the political spectrum, on the spectrum within the American democracy. It's democracy itself. And that's what the point she's trying to make in this statement.
And not just Democrats, but Republicans, they felt endangered by this mob. They felt threatened. They were worried about their own lives as these individuals were attacking the U.S. Capitol. Let me get Gloria in.